So actually I have fixed that one. Okay, so it was very simple thing that I did not actually look into. Okay, so everything was same. Okay, everything was same. I did not do any change, but that day we got one error. No, when I was trying to hit the DB context, I was getting the error. DB context was null. No, so actually it was null. I did not even look into something because I was declaring the DB context. Okay, this is declaring, but I did not set value to DB context. No, I do not do that. I was just creating an object of type user DB context. That's all. But I did not assign any value to DB context. That's why DB context was null. So I created the constructor, and then I was assigning the actually DB context. So this way you are this is why how you assign value to an um, any variable. Okay, object variable in controller. Okay, same way for my member function. No, so my I member, so that also I created an instance inside the constructor. So only this one. Okay, only this one we need to add. That's all. Once added, that's working. So I have written both the things. One is like directly calling the database from here, and I'm just going to that function also. So you got it? No, what change I have done? You hear me? No, do you hear me? Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, so you got the change. What change we are doing it? No, doing no. Do you hear me? Hello, can you hear me? I'm
Yes.
not. Yeah. So did you get the change? Did you get the change that what we missed? The constructor one. This one we did not do that the other day.
Yeah. Yes. Good. Get it.
Yeah. So we'll run. Okay, I will run and show you now. So the other day we created I think three data we created. We run this. Okay. See, I'm passing the ID which is 1 coming here. So what I have done is this is I'm selecting everything from the user master. Okay,
Okay.
UB context dot user master is my see, this is the data set. Okay, so basically in entity framework you do not directly connect to the database. It's basically your code itself will have the data store. It's like code is having a backup of all the data inside your code, inside your code. Okay, so it's not every time you connect to the database and bring data. No, you should directly uh, so if you are creating a table, a data set will be created for the table. You will be creating. No, this we wrote it. Okay, we should write a DB set for the table, and you should directly get it from that DB set. That's all. Okay.
Okay.
So wait for it. Hmm. See, we have three data in our database, and all three data has come like a list. That's all. See, we'll go and check the database once. So it's not contact, no. Demand for question. What was this table? User master. Demand forecasting. See, we have Brad, Don, and Carl. So all three data is here.
Okay.
Got it? So this one I'm going into the function same way. Okay.
Okay.
One second. We'll find what is this. Okay. This will fix later. Okay. We'll fix now itself. So in repository also, what we are going to do is okay. We'll fix that by using a where condition. Okay. Anyways, we have to do a where condition for this now. So let's do that. Am I hitting the wrong one? Okay, again we did not initialize it here. Okay, let's that we'll see later. Okay. Okay. Mm. First, okay, now we know how to get data from our database. It's very simple. It's like just db context.user master will give you the data. Okay, now I am passing the data. Now you need to have a where condition. Okay, so see,
Yes.
I already told you like entity framework has many limitations. It's not like exact SQL that you can do. Like it's not like SQL at all. You cannot simply do complex query into entity framework. Entity framework is just an interface that will get you data from the database. That's all. Maybe you get the data from the database, keep it in your list, and do whatever you want. That's all. That's C sharp. That's C sharp. Just loop through the data, go inside the data, and you want to change anything that and all you do with the list. Entity framework will get you the data. That's all. So you can get you the data. Well, there is only 4 operations you can do with entity framework. Very simple. You can select the data. You can 1 second. You can select the data. Okay, you can put a where condition. You can what you can do is you can add data that's insert into any table. You can delete from any table. You can update the data from any table. So these are the operation you can do basically. Okay, you can do joins. Okay, that too for select. Only select. That's all. Okay, you can select data by joining tables. That's all. Okay, so
Okay.
you understand that, no?
Yes. Yes.
So that's a very simple thing. So how to do a where condition? So now, so I want to do a where condition. I want to filter only that ID that is being sent. Okay. So for this, you should write a lambda expression. So what is a lambda expression? Is it's a part of link queue. So it's a basic syntax. You are going to use that syntax everywhere. That's all. It is not going to change based on any situation. No. Lambda expression is very simple. See, now db context.user master that brings data. No. When I want to filter from that data, you should declare an object, any object. You can just put x, y, z, abc, anything. Declare an object. This will select this a is every each row in your user master table. Okay, this a represents each row in user master table. So a dot you should select user id equal to id. Okay, you got it.
Yes.
So basically what I'm doing is I'm selecting data from user master. This is what I'm doing. I'm selecting data from user master, and this lambda expression, it goes through every row of that user master and checks and takes the row that where the user ID is equal to the ID that we are passing. Okay,
Okay.
let's run. So I'm entering 1, so it should bring only this Brad doing. Okay, I see it has only one count 1, and if you see the data, it's Brad doing. You got it?
Okay. Yes. Yes.
Yeah. So this is with where condition. Okay. Uh, Now let's add data to this. Okay. What all
Okay.
we have to see? I'll just put it here. First, we need to know select. How to select a data. Uh, Use where condition. We need to add data to the table. We need to delete data to the table. We need to update data in a table, and we need to join and bring data from a table. Okay.
Okay.
For add, I'll take the I'll open it, but it's very simple. Okay. Mm, okay. Add. How to do an add? Okay. So let's say you want to add. Uh, See, you can pass. You can pass model and add it. Let's do that. Please, let's do that. I want you to like. I'll do this, but I want you to, instead of doing these things inside the um, instead of doing these things inside the controller, I want you to do this only inside the repository. Okay, I don't want to
Okay.
do inside the controller. Never do, but to learn you can do, but always do that inside the repository. Okay, that's nice way. If we start doing that, we'll slowly we'll have that as an habit, else we'll forget. Okay, get all members. What we are going to, okay, insert. Hmm, add members. Okay,
Okay.
we're going
Can
to
you
do an
hear me?
add. Yes, yes. Okay,
Okay. Okay. Okay.
we are going to do an add members. I'm going to pass an model, so I have changed it to HTTP post. So it's going to be an. I'm going to pass this model. So what I'm going to do is, okay, let's have these things. Just remove these two. So basically, what we should do is, one second. Okay, quickly take the. Um, hmm, okay, I don't need this. It's a master user is equal to new user master. Okay, this is the other one. User ID is equal to model dot user ID. Uh, First name Last name, middle name. Okay. So after this, we have to do something. One second. Okay. So after this, okay. So what I have done is I have created a model, and I am assigning the values in that model. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
You understand, no? So I am passing the list. This is I am passing the model data. Inside this I have created a model, and I am assigning the values inside this model. So my user model now contains the value, right?
Okay. Yes.
Okay. So now what you have to do is you need to add it to your database. You add it to your entity framework DB set. Okay. So I told you whatever you are doing, you should do only to the DB set that you have created, right? You are not
Yes.
going to connect to that database or the model that you created and all. You are not going to do. You are going to hit that particular DB set. Okay, DB set will do everything. See, already it shows you the this one. So DB context dot mass user master. I'm saying dot add this particular model. That's all. Okay. Next dot save changes. Okay. So this only if you do this, it will save the changes that you are doing. Okay. Now
Okay.
let's add members. We'll do this. Okay, we have the post. Now you see, you should give the input as this
Okay.
one. But we have made a mistake, but I will tell you. Okay. So we have until 3. So I am going to put 4 uh, on. And this one here. Okay. Uh, so you know why we get this error? I told you know we made a mistake.
Okay.
Okay. So basically, when we create the table, I'll show you the table. So what have we done here? For user ID, we have put an identity column. No.
Okay. Yes.
So can we provide data for identity column while inserting?
None.
So that is the error. So we are providing the data for the identity column, user model, user ID. You should not provide.
Okay.
You should not provide. That's all. Remove it and run it. Okay, so now we are adding it to the model, and if you see the model, it will be as a model. That's all. Okay,
Okay.
adding it to the DB set, and we are saving the changes. Done. Now go to your database and run the user master. See,
Okay.
okay. One problem again here. Why do we see 1002? Okay, it's actually 10,002. It's because see, when you are working with entity framework, do not do any pre-insert from your database. Okay, everything should be from entity framework. Okay, and for that identity column. So we inserted 1, 2, 3 already. No, Now entity framework finds it difficult to understand why there is 1, 2, 3 already and take the maths and all. So it started with its own number. Okay, so next insert if you put, it will be 10,003. Okay,
Okay.
so you start with your it will give you one identity number. That's all, simple identity. No, it will allot an identity of its own, but again it will clearly use the identity, so it will not repeat data. Okay, so that entity framework also will take care. Okay, same like
Okay.
database, it will give an identity number and it will not repeat that identity number, and it will increase from the starting number. Okay, so that is add. So we have seen the add. So we'll see how to update. Update is very simple. Okay, so we'll write an update. Stop. Okay, let's say, what if you want to add more than one data? How will you do? Can you tell me?
One more than one.
Let's say this is going to be a list. I'm going to
Yes.
take the input as list. Okay,
Okay.
so how do you add more than one data? Let's say
Yes.
this is going to be list.
Like
Mm-hmm.
we need to for loop take
Mm-hmm. Yeah, loop is
and
right,
like
but do you want to use for loop? That's better loop for list.
for each also.
For each. Always go for each. Don't go
Like
for
for each.
each. So
Yes.
that's all. Now
Yes.
you'll get each model. No, just
Yes. Yes.
put it
Same.
inside.
Copy paste.
Yes, copy paste and put this. Okay, I should give some. Okay, this itself fine. Okay, and one more thing you should do. Save changes can be out, but every time when you have the model, see, a list means it. Let's say you have 10 users, you have it in the list.
Yes.
Each user is a model, no?
Yes.
Each
Yes.
user is one row. So each user you should add, no? So each time when you add it, you should add it to your um,
Okay.
PV set. That's all. Now you understood more
Yes.
than one
Yes.
data. How? That's all. This is add members. Let's do an update. How do you do an update?
Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to do an update. What shall we do? Let's pass a model itself. Okay, pass a model, and then I will tell you how to do it. One single data and all you can be easily you can do. I'll show you that also how to do single data and all. But yeah, model is what update also. Okay, I will tell you. Okay. Mm, it's model, no? Okay, so I need to update it. Okay, so uh, update means what? Let's say I'm going to give you one ID and I want you to update the first name, last name, and middle name for that particular ID. Okay,
Okay.
so basically, two things you can do. One is here you can filter. You can say dot user ID is equal to model dot user ID. Okay.
Okay.
Else, what you can do is, if this for list it will work, for model it's not working. Where condition you cannot put it here. Okay, you cannot put a where condition here because this is an model. No, you are selecting a model. Okay, what you can do is you can do this. Let's say user. Okay, this will select that particular data. Okay, user masters. dot var, okay, a dot. I want to update the details for that particular user ID, okay, because user ID is the unique, no?
Yes.
I got it. So why I do first or default means basically, let's say, see, um, I want only one row. Okay, I know that user ID will be unique and you'll get only one row. But for safety, we always put you first or default means if in case if there is 3 rows coming, it will take the first row. Okay,
Okay.
but there is one more use for first or default. This is again one of the good interview questions that you'll get in LinQ, Lambda, and all. First or default. What is the difference between first or default and first? Okay, we have one
Yes.
first.
Yes.
Okay, so when you put first, okay, it will also bring the if in case there are 3 rows, it will also bring the first row data. Okay, but in case if there is no data for this user ID, there is no data means this will throw exception. This will throw error.
Okay.
Okay, but if it is first or default, and if there is no data for user ID, it will not throw exception. Instead, it will assign user model as null.
Okay.
That's all. So for that reason, we always use first or default. Okay. So now you have this one. No, 1 second. I'm going to take how I have done. Where is mm, here? Here, the functions and okay. So okay, okay. We'll remove all these things. Okay, so now let's say you are passing a model. You want to update this particular model. Okay,
Okay.
uh, you have given all the updated data for that model. Okay, now I have selected that particular row using that user ID. I have selected that particular row. So how to
Okay.
update that particular row? User master, take this dot first name is equal to model dot first name, last name. Oh, sorry, that where is the middle name? Ah, now so now what we are doing, we have selected the particular row, and I'm saying that particular row dot first name will be this new model dot first name, last name, middle name, and I have assigned. Okay, now we are here. We are just updating. We are not adding, no. So I have assigned the data. See, if you had seen when we learned C sharp, we did this actually. We when we have a list, okay, we array and all. What we do in array, we just simply that particular. What we did was array name of 0 means array first data is equal to we assigned data and it got replaced, no. Same way now we took that particular model and particular we have only one row, so particular model dot property I am replacing with some other value. That's all, and just save
Okay.
change. That's all. Here you don't need to add because there we were adding data, so we wrote this particular line. Here just save the changes. This will run it. So we'll update it for the first one, Brad Bowen. Okay, we have made some mistake. We should. Mm, mistake we did. made some mistake here. Can you see anything? I don't know what we.
In update, we need to pass updated model or not for update.
We can pass object model. That is not an issue because it's HTTP post only. No.
Okay.
Mm, mhm. Okay, I think the issue could be we'll put this. We'll assign a route for this.
Okay.
It could be that because both are doing HTTP post, you know. So maybe hmm, so that was the issue. You should put a route because both are HTTP post and it what's see get and post both are HTTP post and it's just big okay. So I'll tell you why we were getting the issue. So you see this, I am declaring the root as just controller. So it will be just member. Okay,
Okay.
just the controller. I am not here. It will just take the controller name. Okay. If you remove this also, it will take the controller name only. Still, why you are getting because all the roots are same. See,
Yes.
my get is member, post is member. So because the attribute is different, it's fine. But by both the post, if I had it member, it is a duplicate. So that was throwing error. So two things you can do. Okay, what you can do is that what I have done here. If you see, sorry, I'll go to see controller and I will show you. Okay, so what we have done is we either you can do this. Okay, we define a root and put a controller, and after for every method we are adding a name. Okay, whatever we want. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, this is the best thing you should do while using an APIs. Okay, controller APIs. So first define a root here, and then provide names for every method. HTTP get post. I provide a name. Okay.
Okay.
So first, now we'll see the update post. So I'm trying to send the post data. So what we can do is we can take the first one. So first name is Brad. I'll just give the everything same, but I will add the middle name. Okay,
Okay.
I'll just same add, but put David instead of Dwayne, and this will be one, and this will be the okay.
Okay.
Okay, it's 200, which means it's success. Go to your database, run this. See, it got updated.
Okay.
That is update. Okay,
Yes.
so update is again it's very straightforward, no? And let's say if you have more than you are passing a list more than one model, how will you do that?
Yes. Using for each.
That's all. So for each, and we'll try that. So you have to send the list. Okay,
Yes.
so now your model will have the list. So put a for each here, and each for each you should take that particular user ID, and for that you just change the name and then update it. That's all. Last you have to do the save changes. Done.
Okay. Yes. Yes.
So that is one. Next, what we have to look into is update. We have seen add update. We have to see the delete. Okay, I will take the delete. 1 second. No, I do not want this one. I also do not want. Actually, don't want this one. Still. Mm. Okay, we'll write a delete. Put delete member. Okay, so delete you can pass a model or a single user ID alone. If it comes also, you can delete easily. No, so I'm going to do the same thing. See, let's say I am passing the model itself. So I am filtering that particular row. This is the row that I want to delete. Okay,
Okay.
cv context dot user masters dot remove. That's all. Okay,
Okay.
let's say uh, let's say this user id is not an unique column, and let's instead of that you want to delete using first name.
Okay.
Okay, maybe that first name there are hundreds of data. Okay, there are hundreds of data, then
Okay.
remove will not work. Okay, see, it's throwing error. For that, if you want to delete one data at a time, then that is remove. Okay,
Okay.
you can do a for each and remove one by one, but that is not needed. When you want to delete more than one data, like you feel that this user id will have 100 data means and you want to delete all the 100 rows means it's remove range. That's all. Okay, so
Okay.
remove and remove range, that's for delete.
Okay. It's for multiple.
What's this?
Like it's for multiple.
Yeah, right,
Okay.
this is
That's
for
it.
multiple rows, delete multiple rows. Okay,
Okay.
so that is delete. Any questions until this?
No.
So now we'll create one more table so that we'll do an join. Okay,
Okay.
so mm, we need to create table here. So okay, what table we can create? We'll create user details, user marks, like that. Okay, so user master, I'll put user details. I'm going to simply copy this, put this inside user details. I'm going to define a table name for this table, which is going to be user user details. Sorry. Okay, so user id is not going to be my identity because I'm going to map this user id column with the that table user id column. So instead of first name, I'm going to put address. What else we can have? Uh, Maybe marks. What else? Something we have school name. Marks will put simply. Okay.
Okay.
So it's added. Now what should I do? Basically, go to my console, add migration. Okay. Then what should I do? Basically, I should see the migration. And I actually do not see that it's being created because list of available option and comment. Okay, because I forgot one dash or two dash, but I don't know. One dash, no? What did we give that day?
Mm, actually, also you need to add one context, right?
No, no. We can just give some name for the migration. One second, I'm seeing. Um,
For that one dash only.
one dash.
Yes,
Oh,
yes.
it was in the this one. No? I don't need to give dash. I think. Add
Create
my
migration name. Okay, yes.
user details.
Okay.
See, you don't need to
Yes,
give the.
yes.
Okay, I forgot. Okay. So now, because in that user details, in that name only, your migration will be created. See, so always give
Okay.
the table name. Okay. But if you are doing, like, let's see, I am doing migration for each and every table. You don't need to do like that. You can write all the tables in one flow and create a single migration. Okay. And
Okay.
then what you should do next, basically, update
Update database.
database. Okay. Now let's go and check this. So which we have we created what? Create what? We did create, no?
Applying insert into. Okay, this is the
Yeah.
migration for class file, right?
It says CTDB
Only
command.
migrations related history here we can see.
No, it is done, but let's go and see the migration first. The migration is not created correctly. That's
Actually, I think we need to context file like for
no,
that.
we already have the context. No, it will take the context by default. Okay,
Okay,
but my migration did not work correctly. Okay, so that is
okay,
the problem. So yeah, that's why I am not seeing the correct. See, for this one, my created the table correctly. See, the up and down worked correctly.
okay,
What I will do is I will do the same, but for my details. So annotation is not needed. First name, comma. Okay. What was the user details? This was address, school name, and marks. You can do this, but do not do this. Mine is the migration did not happen correctly. Okay, so
Okay.
you create a single migration for both even. Okay,
Okay.
and for user details, user id is my primary key, and I'll just copy it down also. After doing this, I am going to do an update the database. Okay,
Okay.
okay, done.
Okay.
So that's all. Mm, okay, I'm going to do an update database. Oh, sorry, spelling mistake. Mm, okay, again, build model is there. Okay, okay, okay. I know. We missed one part itself. Let's remove this. Okay, let's remove this migration itself. Okay, I will tell you what we missed. Delete this. Okay, you know what we missed? Go to your DB context. We did not add this.
Yes, yes. Actually,
Uh,
I'm trying to send it.
so I did not think that. Okay, I thought like we need to. You were saying that we need to add the connection, but yeah, that's why it did not able to recognize the table.
Okay.
The details. Okay, do this. Go to tools. Mm, details. Okay, see now it's
Yes.
created correctly. Now do the update database, and now it should show the database tables. User details. Now it's showing the user details.
Okay.
So let's insert at least one data. Select star from. We do not have any data, so let's insert. Okay, I am inserting. Okay, create this as identity column. Hmm. So now we have for user ID 1. Okay. So I want to join these both the tables based on user ID and bring the data.
Okay.
Okay. Let's do that. Okay, let's put it as get itself. Join. So what I'm going to do is I need to join the table. That's all. Okay. So db context dot user master dot join. Okay. Which table you want to join? db context dot user details. Okay. Comma. What are the rows you are going to join? That is what you are going to mention. So user master, in user master you are going to take user master dot user id, comma, in user details, the details dot user id, comma, you are going to select user master, comma, user details, going to match. 1 second, I'm going to match that basically. Into user master. Okay. Let's say I want to get user ID, which is user master actually. Um. Okay, comma. Okay, so this is going to be a list. List. Okay. Move this. I don't need this also. Okay, so what have I done here? So I am doing an db context dot user master dot I'm joining with user details. Basically in SQL we'll do no inner join first user
Yes.
master, inner join user details. Then what we do
Okay.
on
Yes.
in on we should match the columns. No, here it's
Yes.
not on. Instead of simply you just the first whatever you give that will be the first table, second whatever you give that will be second table. So I'm
Okay.
giving something to select the columns from the first table, and I'm giving another object to select comma another object to select the column from the second table. That's all. This means
On.
you are doing a joining. Okay.
Yes. Yes.
Next, I'm saying this both um and ud is the table. So which is equal to I'm making an model. Okay, I'm going to take all the uh, after joining whatever data that comes will be in the user master model. So I'm assigning the data. Okay, and
Okay.
making returning as a list. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so let's run this. So there are two things here. I will tell you that also. Okay, get the join. Try it out. Oh, sorry, I do not put an this one to show you. Okay. How many data row you should see?
Okay.
You should see one, no? First one, right?
Okay.
That's the matching. User ID one is only one is present in both the tables. So inner join, you are getting that. Okay. So two things. First, I am returning only user master. You
Yes.
see that. So
Yes.
my result is only user master. If you see that, I'm sending only user ID, last name, middle name, user. That's all.
Okay.
What if you want to return user details also?
Yeah.
So in that case, this is not an SQL. So you cannot simply in SQL if you put a join, you can return both the tables. No,
Yeah.
uh, that is not going to happen in entity framework. You cannot do that. There's only one way you can do that is you have to create an model. You have to
Okay.
create a model. Uh, that model, you can create a local model. Okay, not a table. Don't create a table. I'm saying a model. So here itself you will create an API model, where you will, that model will have user details and masters. You
Okay.
understand?
Yes,
So
yes.
you should put a list of that new model, and you should put the that new model here, so that inside that you should assign value to user master equal to um, and user details equal to ud. That's all. Both the
Okay.
both you can return both. That is how you return multiple tables on join. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, there is one more thing apart from this, right? This join is, what is this join? This join is inner join.
Okay.
Is there any left join, right join in entity framework? We have so much joins in uh, this one, SQL. Here you can
Yeah.
do only two types of join. One is join. If you put this join, it is inner join. Okay, but you are saying that, okay, you don't know, like maybe you want a left join. Like if there is data in user master, and if it is not in user details, I want to bring them, means you have to put something called group join. Okay, group
Okay.
join means it's left join.
Okay.
Okay, so that is group join. Okay, let's say that then there is one more thing also. So what if you want to join using multiple columns? You should put an array. That's all.
Okay.
That syntax also this. So these are all the two things, that simple things. Okay, that's all. That's all. This means you can add multiple columns. Comma, you can put just comma, dot, maybe first name, and again here also you can add which column you want to match with it.
Okay.
So that is the one. Any other questions in joins?
No.
Okay, so today you try everything, add, delete, update, and all. Join also you try, but in join I want to do is you take the same scenario, but I told you no to return both the tables. You create an another model, and return that model. That model should have user master and user details. Okay,
Okay.
I want you to return that model. Okay, try that and let me know if you are able to do that. Okay,
Yeah. Okay.
okay, yeah. Then let me know if you are joining tomorrow.
Tomorrow, like bitter late is possible, like 9 o'clock.
Yeah, fine. We can do.
So okay. I will first message you if
Ah,
we are able to join. Hmm?
hmm. Okay,
Okay.
sure.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.